What is up, guys? Yes. Hey, what is up? Hey, I want to jump on here. I'm gonna be hanging out with you guys live. Literally, I'm over here. I could see the chat. Even I'm gonna be able to see the replays. So if you guys are watching this on a replay, holla at your boy. So guys, I'm going to be on here. I'm going to be talking today about my AI team, right? What is my AI team, right? What is this AI software? What is this? What is AI? What is it capable of? What can it do? And how can you, right? I'm talking to you, somebody that's sitting at home, probably pooping on this like toilet or something, right? Like sitting at home, chilling, wanting to like not waste your time, right? You don't want to sit here and waste your life, right? Like you actually want to do something productive. So my goal is to make it where you're like, okay, we got Khaled in the house. Yo, all my friends showing up. What up, guys? All right, so I want to make sure I'm not going to waste your time. What is my AI team? How could you make money with it? And that's what we're going to be going over with, right? So I'm literally just hanging out with you guys. This is a chill session. I'm not over here trying to put on a presentation. Literally, like, if you guys were hanging out in my house, like Callan, we got Callan in the house. We got Jay Taylor, George. So here's the thing. You guys know why I created my AI team? Do you guys know why I created the software? Right, I created the software so I can make some money, right? Not only me, but my mom, like my wife, my clients, right? Like there is sometimes you like here's the reality. Sometimes you're like, dude, I gotta make some money like tonight. I gotta make some money. Like, how do I make money yesterday? You know what I mean? And well, sometimes you need help and you don't know where to help. You don't know how to do that. You don't know how to write the word. You don't know what to sell. There's a lot of little pieces to try to sell something online, right? Like you got to fill out a Facebook page. You got to feel like it's just, you know what I mean? Like Lynette in the house. What up? Hi, Lynette. So there is a lot, right? So how can you make use of a software that has what almost feels like a brain, right? What almost feels like having an employee next to you, right? Like sometimes you're sitting at home, like everyone is like, right? We got Jay Taylor, right? We got Cal into the house, right? We have other Facebook user that just says Facebook user, it doesn't even say anything else. We have Lynette, and then we have other Facebook user. I don't know who this Facebook user is. I'm sorry, but what up, guys? Right? So we have all of us hanging out at our own homes, what feels like sometimes by ourselves. You know what I mean? And so how could, who can help us? Right? Like turn up. We got man. You know what I mean? All my friends showed up. Right? So how can we actually make it where we're actually making money with this? How can we make it where we have someone to help us make money? How can we make it where it's like, I'm not the best writer, but I want to get better. But can somebody help me write this? Can somebody help me like make the art for this? Right? Like, hey, babe, right? Like I have the convenience sometimes of having my wife work with me, right? She like sits on the other side of my desk and she has her own little desk over there, right? Well, like, but sometimes she's busy building her clients, like she has work too. Well, like if I need a logo, if I need like a design, if I need like something in my brain small, who can I get that from? Right? If I need an email written typed up, like, or if she needs an email typed up, she has to ask me, hey babe, could you type up an email and so I could send it to my list? Well, that takes my time, that takes my energy, but that's a benefit of having me and my wife sitting next to each other. But like not everybody in the world has that benefit. How do you make money with software? How can you have something that is a brain, right? And so I'm going to share my screen. Like I said, I'm just chilling with you guys, right? So tonight, it's pretty much guided by you guys, right? Like it's 100% guided by you guys, right? So of what you guys want to be able to see, of what we want to create with this, right? I believe my AI team can create money in multiple different ways. And one of the things before we dive into it, right? One of the things I want you to think about is how can we set up something today that's going to make us money tomorrow, right? How can we set up something that's like, Because here's the thing, if you don't realize tomorrow you're going to have bills too. Today you have bills, but tomorrow you're going to have bills. So how can we set up something that benefits us? Like we take action today and then it's going to benefit us forever, right? Like an example, not that this was like planned, not that I was just trying to make money with this video. Well, I mean, like I'm always trying to make money with this video, right? Right. So we got Greg in the house. There, yeah, Greg. There, now you should see my name. Teach us how to make cashola. We got Jim in the house. Jim, we got Hope. We probably got Grace there. Hi, guys. Guys, look, I'm on TV. Well, you guys are. This is a Friday night. I'm in Vegas. It's 5:15 in Vegas. You guys are all hanging out with me. There's 9 people hanging out live. There's people watching the replay everywhere. Like, so thank you for showing up, because I feel like, I don't know, like maybe if I keep showing up, you guys will keep showing up. You know what I mean? Like, but I have to show up first, you know, like it's almost like, I don't know. There's a lot of people like, bro, it's 8:15 in Miami. Man, that's probably like midnight. Well, that's basically party time. So you're basically hanging out with me during party time. So heck yeah, party time. Jim, what is up, man? Jim, we're just hanging out tonight. We are literally talking about ways of using the AI to make money. I'm with you all the way. Let's go. Now, here's the thing. I want to make this where I believe, all right, so here's what I believe. I want to be able to create digital products, right? Whether it's, this is what I love, right? One of the things I'm working on, it's damn time. Woohoo! We got all my best friends up in here. This is the greatest. You guys be yourself, because I don't know. I feel like if I'm more myself, I don't know, maybe my true friends will start hanging out, and then I don't know, I don't feel awkward when I show up. I don't get uncomfortable. You guys know I'm just as nervous to show up on these Facebook Lives as you guys probably are to go on live. You know what I mean? Like, I have to talk to a screen. Talk to a computer. But you guys are real people on the other side, you know what I mean? So I just have to remember that, like, I'm not just talking to a computer. I'm talking to people like Jim, man, Jim, you know, Greg, G. Taylor. I love you guys. I'm going to use MyAiTeam to make an article tonight. That is beautiful. Let's go, E-Man. All right, so let me ask you. So let's hit Zoom sometime so we can see each other's face. I think that'd be a fantastic idea. I would love to see each other's face. Yeah. So E-Man's going to do an article, right? So E-Man's going to do an article. Why are you doing an article, E-Man? Like, why are you doing that? What does an article do for you in your business? And I'm going to put it on here. I really want to know, what does it do for you in a business? Greg said, yeah, it's a special art store and a camera and connect with someone at the other end. But I can see your face right there, Greg. I can see you. All right. So, all right. E-Man said wrong. It's a sales page. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So, so here's the thing. One of the things, do you guys want me to share my most recent stats? You guys want to share the behind the scenes of MyAiTeam stats so you guys can kind of see? So one of the things that I have realized is Google, like, think about this, right? If I was to type in the word recliner, right, on the internet, right? If I was to type in the word recliner on the internet, what do you think Google's going to show me, right? Google is going to show me like sales pages, right? Checkout pages for recliners, right? So in what I've realized is Google will rank sales pages just like they'll rank like blogs, right? So if you write a sales page, right? So there's something called buyer's intent or intent, right? What is the intent as they're typing in, right? Recliner, right? Like if I was typing in like, what's the most comfy recliner? Well, then it might give me the top 10 most comfy recliners. And then that's a blog. And then it goes to the products, right? Well, what happens when it's like, like I want to buy a recliner? Well, like it's going to show me sales pages. And so blogs are really powerful, but sales pages are super powerful, right? Like, so Greg said, I made a stack of 3D images in 2018. I need to start making stock images with MyAiTeam. Let's go. All right. So if you guys didn't know, I used to be a cannabis photographer and a firearm photographer. And I say used to because like AI has replaced me. I can literally make better AI cannabis photos than I can with like I can ever take with my photography, my like real camera. Like, and it's so much less work. And so I believe now here's the thing. When you take stock photography, you could actually take that stock photography and like it's every single one of them is a digital product. Every single one is actually you could like put it on the internet. Once you list it, you have 100 photos. Well, those are 100 little tiny photos that are all working for you. And they just live forever, So like selling stock photography, like that's a freaking fantastic idea. I literally do that actively, mainly because it's like sometimes you really like seeing really beautiful photos and it's like pleasing on the eyes. You're like, oh, look at that. Do you guys want to make stock photos? I don't know what you guys want to do right now. We can make stock photos. That's definitely something that MyAiTeam could do. Make stock photos. Yeah, stock photos was one. And here's the thing: you can make stock photos, and somebody says. So Greg says, "I've been collecting a quarter of a time from Shutterstock." Oh yeah, quarter at a time. Heck yeah, it adds up. So you're absolutely right. Every single time you sell one of those stock photos, it's like you're earning a little quarter, right? Well, like if you have 1,000 photos, you earn a quarter for every time you get a sell. So that just kind of adds up. Well, then you take like holiday ones, and then like Christmas rolls around and you have like last year's holiday photos, and you have this year holiday photos. It's pretty fun. And think about everybody else that's sitting there like trying to take photos all day, like as an old school camera. And we're using AI, like we're blowing them out of the water. Like, you guys want to see? I don't know why my screen's not sharing. Oh, wait, here it is. All right, StreamYard, MyAiTeam dashboard. All right, so I've been working on Adobe Stock. It's doing all right, It's all right. It's all right. So here's some of my photos. I'll show you some of the ones that I was selling. So far, I have 374. If you guys didn't know it, like probably like about a month ago, I had like 24. One of my top sellers is this little cannabis one. However, the other one's the pumpkin pies. You guys remember the pies I was posting? I was like spamming your guys' feed with all these pies. Well, it's like top seller. Look at that. That's $4. And so I just been adding these, but I've been taking more, the new AI imaging, right? The new AI part, like the actual, right. I added this mid-journey version, right? So like it makes a lot better, higher quality photo. Hey, I got Rick rolled again. That's awesome. All right. So Greg said I couldn't get a good pie crust to save my life in AI. Oh, that's good. A good pie crust. Okay. So I like using it for Adobe Stock. That's a really good way. Another really good way. So if we go to MyAiTeam, let's see. If you guys look at my stats, right, in my dashboard, popular pages, you could see some of these sales pages that I write. This is 31 visitors, right? Well, Google right now is my top like traffic source so far in the last week. 56 impressions from Google. So thank you guys for Googling MyAiTeam related words. But I'm bringing them to a sales page, right? So what I did is inside my Aspire Builder account, I created a Stable Diffusion sales page. And all I did was I wrote a sales page about the software, right? Well, like if you go to Stable Diffusion, right? If I type in this word, check out this, guys. Like, this is ridiculous. This is a brand new topic, and it gets searched like 300,000 times right now. Like, this thing is blowing up, right? If you guys go to Google Trends, and then we type in Stable Diffusion, look at all this. Look at this. Bam. Look at 100,000. Bam. Stable Diffusion skyrocketed, right? And then you can see all these different like AI related keywords, right? DALL-E topics, right? So you could do like a review of these different like generators, right? Mid-Journey versus DALL-E versus Stable Diffusion. You could do a review right in here, and then you could write a review blog with your affiliate link, right? If you wanted, right? That'd be nice of you. Schwabin, what is up? You're welcome, dear. Heck yeah. All right, cool. So photos are crazy. You're absolutely right, man. I do like doing the photos. That's pretty fun. What do you guys like doing? Do you guys like doing photos, content? Here's another thing that I'm working on. Do you guys want to see what else I'm working on? All right, so how do I show you guys this? It's a Canva. All right, so you guys might have seen this, right? So we're also using this to write scary stories. So here's one of my favorite ways to use MyAiTeam. All right, this is a way that one of our users here like showed me. They started making coloring books, right? So they were making coloring books. Well, in MyAiTeam, we also have a content generator, right? So inside the custom commands, we have a scary story generator, right? So I've been writing scary stories, and now I'm putting together a book, and then I'm going to put that book on Amazon print on demand, right? And so that whole little like it's built with AI, it's written with AI, it's illustrated with AI, and I'm just putting my name on it, making my corrections, right? I'm giving credit to the AI and saying like I partnered with AI because I feel like that's like a cool selling point. But I mean, like the AI is creating the content for me. Like I only have to prompt it and like give it some information to write a scary story. And so this is one of the things I'm doing. Let me know who else is creating stories with AI. I think this is by far one of the coolest things to do with this. Mainly because here, remember, right? Like the goal is what can we create? And almost like this is like we're farming out. We're having the AI do our homework for us, right? We're having it build and do most of the work. And then we're like just going in there and correcting it, right? And same thing with illustration. We're just putting the book together. It's almost like we hired someone to do the art. We hired someone to do the work. And now we have it where they actually, from there, they actually like Amazon will print on demand, right? So I haven't got there yet. Let's go. All right. So Chad said, yeah, stories for kids. Yeah, Chad. Heck yeah, man. That's so freaking cool. And you can illustrate it with this. Like, so do I have any training on how to create custom commands? I do. So is there a custom command you want to do it right now? I mean, like, Greg, we're literally hanging out on here right now. Like this is the training. I've been making a ton of custom commands. Custom commands are my favorite. Guys, I wrote this Yelp review the other day. So I have a client that they needed a Yelp account set up, right? I've never set up Yelp before. They needed a Yelp account set up. So I literally like, as I was going through it, it was like, hey, can you do this for me? Can you do this for me? Can you write a Yelp review for me? And it did. Okay, so I didn't know you were going to call on me. Greg, we are live, baby. Okay, so how about we do a story outline? Do you guys want to write a story outline so we could write stories, but we have an outline writer? Okay, so let's do a creative story writer. Okay, so but this is going to be the creative story outline. Okay, writer. All right, so we're going to create a custom command because if we ever want to make stories, we can, right? So illustrations for AI kid stories have been difficult to get right. All right, Chad, we're gonna do it live. We're gonna do it live. All right, so here's our goal. All right, we're gonna make it. Can we do an outline? Can we do it where it could generate a story from that outline? And then can we illustrate it? Okay, so all right, so do you guys want to put what are our goals tonight? Right, we have 30 minutes to accomplish this goal. All right, so we have step one. Step one, create outlines. All right, step two. Step two, create story. And step three, profit. I mean, that's step three. Create AI art. And then step four, profit. Okay, step four, profit. Okay, so I just blasted that out. Those are our follow along steps. We have a few minutes to do this. Can we do it? Let's see. Can we, Bob the Builder? Oh, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, friends. All right, so will AI, once I'm done with this, you guys will be able to see the test this after. AI will create a story outline for you. Love this. Turn up the creativity, baby. All right, so the first thing we did inside my MyAiTeam. All right, Greg gets the joke. Make a story outline. Step 2, 3, create outline, profit. All right, those are our steps. All right, I love it. All right. All right, so in the custom command creator, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to start inside this add your training data. This is essentially talking directly to the AI. Okay, so we are literally communicating to a completely a new species of people, right? Like, look, like, are you alive? Right? Like, look at this. Right? Let's see. Hey, look, we're gonna ask it, are you alive? I hope it responds. Oh, wait, I think it might be because we have to have something in here. Hold on. Yes or no. Okay, hold on. Sometimes if you leave like open-ended spaces, it won't respond, and then it hides out, and then we have to press reload. All right, so let's go back into custom commands. Let's try this again. Try this again, baby. All right. Creative story outline writer. Are you alive? And then yes or no. All right. Try not to get distracted here, but let's like the AI. Yes, you guys see, the AI might be alive. All right, so we have a brain here. Okay, so we have something. All right, so I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know if it's really alive, but I could ask you guys, are you alive? And you guys could say yes, and it's like you replied back to me with this. You know what I mean? So I don't know if you're AI or this is AI. You know what I mean? So here we go. Are you alive? All right. So back to our creative story. All right. So create an outline for a creative story. Okay. And then what we're gonna say is, let's go get an outline. You guys want to see? Let's go. Story outline. Oh, get out of here, MetaMask. I clicked way too many things too fast. Story outline. All right, so you guys know what's a really good story outline? What is that story? The hero's journey architect type. That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right, so every hero's journey, right? This is a story, right? A hero's journey archetype, right? So how can we utilize this story, right? We're going to train this thing. All right, so there's something called the hero's journey, right? So that is basically like a story that like a lot of like, it's a really good story plot, right? It's a really good one, right? So we need to do examples. The herald, the shapeshifter, the hero's journey. Let's see. So survive difficulty. Let's go. The hero's journeys, architect steps. Okay. Archetype steps. Journey, 12-step program, baby. All right, the refusal of call. All right. All right, so can we literally copy this whole thing? Can we? Come on. This would be funny if that's all we have to do. Okay. All right. This one's all about the 12 step of the hero's journey. All right. The refusal of call. Here we go. Boom. All right. The Hobbit, all the greats. Yes. All right. Create a hero's journey. All right. So, all right. Create an outline using the hero's journey, using the out. Okay, create an outline create an outline using the example above and make an outline about, and then we're going to say up here. Okay, so this is all the training data, right? That's a lot of training data. All right, so congratulations, someone just got credits. Woohoo! All right, heck yeah, guys. All right, so woo, oh dang, I just threw my mouse. All right, so we're going to put up here, it says ask the question to help guide your users' input, right? So we're going to say what do you want your story to be about? Let's just see how well this does without us doing too much, right? So what do we want our story to be about? What do you guys want to write a story about, right? How does the AI know that you are now giving a different command and not more data? That's a great question. How does the AI know that I'm now giving it a different command and not more data? Sometimes the AI kind of like understands, like create a story outline create an outline for a creative story using this framework. And then sometimes it kind of understands, like that's what I'm saying. Do you guys know how? I'm like, I asked it, is it alive? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it kind of is. It's weird. All right, so Greg said create a story about bears, right? So I like that. All right, so let's create a story about bears. But let's right. So create an outline. Create a story outline using an example above, and make an outline about the bears of finance that print off fake money. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna hit enter. I'm gonna hit test prompt. I don't know what this is. All right. Okay. All right. look, we got something, baby. Oh man. All right, so the ordinary world, baby. So step one, the bears of finance are living an more ordinary life, printing off fake money. The call to the adventure, the drug use has become rampant in the bear community, and the bears of finance are called to action. The refusal of call, the bears of finance hesitate to enter treatment due to the stigma surrounding drug use. All right, the meeting of the mentor. The bears of finance meeting with a mentor who has experience with drug use and treatment. That's what's up, guys. Look, our bears are helping people. This is awesome. All right, the crossing of the threshold. The bears of finance commit to enter treatment and begin their journey. The tested allies and enemies. The bears of finance face challenges in treatment, make allies and enemies. The approach of the innermost cave. The bears of finance prepare to work through their feelings of shame and guilt. This is so real. All right. The ordeal. The bears of finance face their greatest fears of challenge and treatment. Oh, this is so real. The reward. The bears of finance are rewarded with freedom from drug use. The bears. All right. The roadblock. The bears of finance return home and begin to implement their relapse prevention program. Let's go, guys. All right, the resurrection. The bears of finance face a final challenge in treatment. The return of the elixir. The bears of finance return home and prepare to stay sober. Look at the bears. This is a full-on story. You know what I mean? Like, come on, guys, let's go. Guys, all I did was copy paste stuff from the internet. Like, come on. We have an outline. Okay, so the bears of treatment, guys. The bears of drug bears. We have the drug bears, guys, of finance. This is so real. We could literally tell a story about crypto, finance, drugs. Like, this is crazy. And at the end, it helps people get sober. That's pretty cool. All right, well, we're not done though. Remember what we said? Remember what Greg said? We have to make story outline. Check. We're 10 minutes in. We have an outline. Not bad. Number 2. What's number 2? We got to write the story. So let's make it where we can write part of the story, and then create the outline art. This is the for-profit part. Last is profit. All right, so we're getting close. Okay. All right. So I want to save this. I'm going to save this to like a little doc, and then now we have our little outline. So if I go over here to documents, I could put on documents, new documents. That was cool. I'm going to put little like bears of finance. I think we actually have a story here. We have a story here, lads. All right, we got our outline. Come on. This is better than I thought. You guys want to test this? I can turn it live so you guys can all test it. All right, outline. All right, I'm going to save it. And we go back to custom commands. Now we go this. All right, so I'm going to turn this on. Creative story outline. Turn it public so you guys can write your own outlines. If you'd like, don't be shy. All right, the bears. Look at the bears and drug use. Greg said this is bonkers. Let's go. Okay, so now we want to create another custom command that can actually that can almost write our chapters, right? So let's say creative story chapter writer. All right, so now watch this. We need to give the AI memory. Right? Are you guys ready? We need to tell the AI, like, here's a story, bro. Right? So crank up the creativity again. Fire up that bad boy. All right. So now what we need to say is we need to say write the chapter. Okay, so write each chapter. Okay, so let's just say, how do we say this? All right, so we need to give it the outline. All right, so let's just say, what is your story outline, homie? All right, so we're going to paste that there, but really what this is, it says like this, right? So what is your story outline? So how do we want this to write it? Because here's what we need to do. We need to be able to tell the AI, have a memory of the entire book. Because we want it to write every chapter, but we also have to be able to write the chapter, like, almost we need to tell it to write chapter 1, right? Write chapter 2, write chapter 3 each time, right? So basically what we need to say is you are the world's best creative writer, baby. Right? We're just telling the AI what you are. Like, you're a writer. You are the world's best creative writer. And here is your outline to your new shiny book. All right. And then now we're going to say, now we just paste the outline. So this is the outline. Okay. So we don't need to have this in the training data. We could delete it. It's already in the field right here. Okay. So now let's add a new prompt. All right, bad boys. We're going to add a new prompt. All right. So now we say, you're the world's best creative writer. Here's your outline for your new book. It says your task is to write chapter 1. All right. All right. So we're going to say, what chapter do you want to write? All right. And we're going to say chapter 1. You think it's going to do it? You think it's going to do it? Let's close our eyes. I was nervous. All right. It did it. Woohoo. It's like such a small chapter. It needs to be a bigger chapter. Right? We need to get a bigger chapter. Well, here's the thing. It's referencing chapter 1. Right? So look. So here we go. It's kind of referencing everything. All right. Chill out. Chill. All right. So let's test this again. We need to work on our template. All right. So you guys see this? It literally is this is not bad. Oh, look. This is giving us a pretty decent little story outline. But we need to, all right, so you're the world's best creative writer. Here's your outline for the new book. Your task is to write chapter 1. Okay, so inside chapter 1. Okay, so inside chapter 1, what we need to say. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Do they have some main characters, right? So, okay, so inside your task is to write chapter 1. You need to be detailed with the events that happen and build detailed character stories for each. Okay, it's character stories. Okay. The main characters right, however you spell that. All right, characters. Name is probably like Pablo or something. You know what I mean? What is your main character's name? Right? It's Pablo. Pablo. We're gonna say Pablo. Pablo the bear. All right, Pablo the bear. Okay, let's see what we have. Because I need a story. You know, I need more than just a few words. This needs to give us a half a sentence. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's a little better. We're getting closer. Okay. All right. Pablo the Bear is a bear of finance who live an ordinary life printing off fake money. Pablo has already been suspected of a member of the bear community, but lately he's been feeling like something is missing. He's become increasingly anxious and irritable, so he's been in trouble sleeping. Pablo's friend, Jose, dude, it's always Jose's, right? Been telling him he's been going through the same thing. Suggested he try a little drugs, right? Pablo was hesitant at first, but he decides to give it a try. So here's the issue. This is kind of starting to write the whole thing. He meets a mentor who experiences some drug treatment, mentor on his journey. Fellow bears return home. Okay, so this is kind of writing the whole story. We kind of wanted just to write chapter 1 is to only write chapter 1. Okay? We don't actually want it to write the full book. We just wanted to just write chapter 1. All right. This is giving us the whole thing. We don't want the whole story. Get your stuff together, AI. All right. Pablo Escobar. Pablo Escobar. Bro. I was so close. Escobar. I was so close. Oh, that's so good. Pablo Escobar. All right. All right. All right. So we need to make it where it writes our story. I'm going to turn down the creativity a little bit because I needed to follow instructions. Let's see if that helps any. All right. There you go. It's still writing the whole freaking thing. Okay. So your job is to write only, your task is to only write chapter 1. Okay. So, okay. Write, let's say this. All right, let's shrink all this. Let's chill out on this. So let's say write a chapter, write a creative, write a chapter in a creative story using this outline. Okay, here's the outline. Your task is to only write chapter 1. You need to be detailed with the events that happen, build up character details. The main character story name is Pablo Escobar. I love it. All right, so it says, how does the AI know what the chapter is? All right, so the AI knows the chapter basically because hopefully I'm telling it right here in this little thing, but oh, you're right. It doesn't have the chapters. Oh, you're right. Oh, we should probably put chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. I think that would be a little bit better. Okay, so let me edit the data. Okay, so chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. All right, well, it kind of just wrote us this huge story again, but chapter 4. Okay. Chapter 4, chapter 5. All right, now I'm actually going to call them chapters. Okay, so let's see if that's any better. Okay. So how does it know what a chapter is? That's a great question. Okay, so yeah, I mean we're still trying to figure this out too. Your task is only to write chapter 1. Okay, I'm not really digging. It's not really pulling what I'm wanting it to do. How do we adjust this? Let's see. You're write a chapter. Write. What is, I guess, a chapter? How does the AI know what a chapter is? Does the AI know what a chapter is? All right. Write a chapter in a creative. Write. What if we say write each chapters in the book? How do we do this? How do we do this? Let's see. What do you guys think? Let's see. Maybe you have to be specific about the chapter. All right. I just trained the AI to write a story. This is what it came up with. Colors, a young man that cannot see colors. The content is black and white world. This sounds awesome. But when he meets a girl who can see colors, he's drawn to her. Oh my God, Greg. This is so romantic. He enters her world, but soon he realizes the colors he sees are not real. And the girl's a figment of his imagination. No! No! He returns to his black and white world, but he's changed. Realize that there's more to life than he can see. This is so beautiful. Oh, man. That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. Okay, so we're getting closer. I mean, I want to say we're getting closer, but you can kind of see where we're going. I'm going to keep working on this one. It's getting there. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm going to grab this Pablo Escobar, right? And now we're going to go do the AI art part, right? So we have our story. Now we're going to go to the AI art part, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. I'm going to paste Pablo Escobar. And one of my favorite models is the Mid Journey model, Okay. And so this is trained on Mid-Journey images, and I'm going to hit create image, right? So I like hitting this thing a couple times. You can even hit this little output 3. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, can't win them all. You know what I mean? All right, so we have Pablo Escobar. All right, so look at this one. That's like an NFT, man. That's dope. All right, so we have Pablo Escobar. I'm really digging it. I'm really digging it. All right, so we have Pablo Escobar. This one's pretty cool. Look at that. All right, so I kind of like this one. So let's just say this was one of them that we like. This one's really cool too. But we also want to, all right, how about defining a chapter as a certain number of paragraphs? That is really cool. How about defining a chapter as a certain number of paragraphs? I think that's a great option too. That's a really great option. Okay, so now we have a whole bunch of bears now, right? So you can see what you can do with some of the AI art. That one's a little cool, you know. We could change the height. So now we could actually generate longer images for, like, if we want to make a book cover, you know. So you could do that too. We could also, if you want to edit this prompt, right, we could click supercharge prompt. I didn't mean to click that, but you can do that. But you could essentially, you know, over here on the left-hand side where it says images, you could type in, let's just say, kids book. You could do this search, and you could get what's something called prompts, right? So you can actually get the prompts that you're going to be able to use to create a certain style of art. So I could come over here and I could find, right? So like cute illustration for a children's book. Well, now I could pop over here, Pablo Escobar, cute illustration of a children's book. I could generate a couple images. I could also try generating in a different style. Sometimes some of these other models do better styles, so totally up to you. But let's see what we get. All right, so that's kind of cute. It's like a little like Padawan, you know. Oh, look at this one, right? So that was pretty cute too. Look at that. That's adorable. Oh, look at that one. Look at Pablo Escobar. He's so cute. Oh, look at this one. You know, like, so this could be on the cover, you know, and so you can like save this, right? Save image as, and then we could, okay, so even if we want, let's just say we wanted to use this one, right? Which I really like this one. All right, so make prompt Pablo Escobar. Look, Jim wants to see it as cyberpunk style. All right, Jim. We'll do Pablo Escobar cyberpunk, right? Like, why not? Oh, this is in DALL-E too. We can also try the Mid-Journey version. I like the Mid-Journey version best, mainly because I feel like it understands the words and kind of creates the best images. So you could use that. Get 3, change the dimensions, and let's see if we get some bears. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Cyberpunk bears, bro. Pablo Escobar. Ah, look at that. Oh, that's so good. All right, guys. So I'm going to jump off here. This was a blast. If you guys are interested in MyAiTeam and you guys want to, here's the thing. I'm going to make a code. I actually, check out that one. Look at that one. Look at that. All right. So if you guys are watching, these are some freaking dope ones. Okay. So here's the thing. I'm going to jump over here inside of our store. I'm going to go to our discounts. If you guys want to try this out, I have a discount code. You're literally going to be able to get 50% off. 50. This expires in the next 24 hours. If you guys want to use the code CLOSE5, right? So basically there's 5 people right here on social media. There's 5 people on live right now. And basically, if you guys are on here, want to get 50% off, it's CLOSE5. And so just as a homie hookup, thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys showing up. You guys rock. I love you. It expires in 24 hours. Use the code at checkout. It's good for every single one of our packages. We have an unlimited credits that you guys can get, or basically an agency pack. That's pretty much our highest one, $500, or you can get 50% off the whole year. So I love you guys. Let me know what you guys think through the whole time. I hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you soon.